money, more problems. Yeah. More money, more problems. Yeah, more problems. Yeah. Expensive pain. 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 Oh, expensive pain. When that money coming in, it just bring more foolery, but there ain't no fooling me. Closing up that back door. It's all about your energy, just tell me what you do for me. You got one shot like a penalty. Yo, nigga, world, this ain't no Melly. Different bag every week. Cut off these niggas cause of greed. You want my time, pay a fee. None of my money grow on trees. I've been hustling since a teen. Like a guitar, I pull a string. Hop in the streets, we do our thing. Had to cut some brothers off, they moving kinda foul. I ain't over, I be watching like an owl. Nigga try to pull a move on me, I had to let him drown. This ain't C&E, you can't mistake me for no clown. Niggas ain't tryna say what they did for me in the past. Shattered a couple friendships, but I ain't talking no glass. Niggas don't got insurance, so I know they gon' crash. This ain't Wonderland and you ain't got no season pass. Yeah, more money, more problems.
What's your biggie, man?
Hey,
more problem, man.
Let's big track.
Let's go,
okay.
Man. Expensive pain. I love that, bro. That's heavy, bro. You know what it really reminds me of? Like that new, like not even the new, the old school Roddy Ricch, like Feed the Streets vibes. Mm-hmm. That's what it's giving me, like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, those melodies was hard.
Type of vibe. Good shit, bro.
Good shit.
Good shit, bro. I feel that. Expensive pain. A lot of champagne. You know what? We weather through the rain. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it goes, man.
Exactly.
It just goes to show you, like, that's the talent in the city is so amazing. You know what I mean? And it's like this underground wave that's coming up. This next generation of Toronto. I feel like we're about to show Toronto. It's not just like the big boys. It's like Toronto was stable as a music city in this world with like the top creators of the world. You know?
Like I would say, like we really like right behind New York vibes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we feed off that energy so much that Toronto is like the New York of Canada, and like we got a lot of talents. Like yo, P, that's my first time hearing your shit.
Oh, bro.
You got some shit.
Yeah, can we bump that shit one more time?
One more time, DJ. Come on. One more time. Spin that. Run it back.
Champagne, man. Pop that champagne.
Big P, man. Keep it
Come on.
What's the culture?
Let's go. Yes, bro.
Let's go.
Expensive pain.
You ready?
Expensive pain.
You gotta turn up the knob a bit.
Expensive pain.
Yeah.
Your cash is one side.
Expensive pain. Expensive pain. Expensive pain.
Yeah. Let's go. RichDiet Podcast, baby. Episode 3.
You got one shot like a penalty. The world is in our belly. Different bag every week. Every week of these niggas cause of greed. I want my time, pay a fee. None of my money grow on trees. I've been hustling since a teen. Like a guitar, I pull a string. I've been in the streets, we do our thing.
Let's go.
Had to cut some brothers off, they moving kinda foul. I ain't over, I be watching like an owl.
Yes, sir.
Pour up to that, man. Pour up.
We gotta pour up to that, man. Big pour up with expensive pain, man.
Drink that more.
What's that famous line that Biggie say? Birthday was the worst day.
We sip champagne
when we thirsty.
Come on. Let's go.
Hey, man. And you know what? He definitely said it, and we doing this shit because it's like we all went through some pain, and this is like a part of embracing the pain, and it's like, you know what, celebration. You know what I'm saying?
Salute my brothers.
Salute.
Salute. Yeah.
So man, we got some real Toronto steppers in the building.
We got some Hall of Famers in the building.
We doing it big tonight. So we need to get some introductions, man. Who should we start with, man? Who wants to tell? Let's start with Big P, man. So we just heard Big P's track, man. Big P, tell them about yourself.
You know, I'm an artist, businessman, hustler, everything in one. You know, the blueprint, Master P, Master Key. You know.
Yeah.
I like that.
Show them the chain. Show them the chain. Come on.
I like that. You got the key on the P. I see what you did there.
The real reason why I got the key is because, you know, being persistent, that's the key to life. You know what I mean? Like, no motion's gonna happen.
Without being persistent.
So that's why my logo, my whole brand is key.
I love that, man. It's very unique. It's like, it's something that you don't see people like have often. You know, a lot of people would have like a P or like a Philly type of P. But you got creative with that, so
I love how it has like a meaning behind it. You know, trying to kind of have some meaning behind your name and what you represent and what it takes in this game to it's like persistence.
Key to open doors, right?
Key.
So that's how it goes, man.
That's dope, man. And right to my right, I got the one and only, the voice of the culture.
Who's that?
Mr. World Cup himself. Mr. Big Stepper. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mr. Shut It Down at any stage. You put him on any stage, he's moving the crowd. He's like, and you know what? I gotta give you your flowers, bro, because you're a real legend in the streets, bro.
Appreciate that.
The one and only EmceeEbone. Welcome to the podcast.
Wow.
Love.
Welcome, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate it.
Love. So yo, tell the world, man. Tell the viewers, the first time people that are seeing this, you know, I'm sure people are familiar with you, and the ones that are not, give them a little brief intro of who you are and what you stand for.
I bet. So, my name is EmceeEbone, also known as the voice of the culture. I'm a master of ceremonies, so
Master
you
ceremony.
know, if you need a voice, I'm your choice.
Yes,
Jeez,
Like,
okay.
you know over there.
Yeah,
You've
been doing this for a long time. Yeah.
But yeah, I've been doing this for like 12 years. So I do like weddings, corporate gigs. Just came back from the World Cup.
Yes.
We went there twice.
Viral.
You know, I represent the African culture. Being my
One
parents,
nation,
yeah,
man.
you know, my parents come from Ghana.
Yes, sir.
I was born here, but you know, once I went back a couple times, I had to lock into the roots and make sure that I spread the African culture. Because even when I came into this game, African music wasn't accepted. And now
Bro, it was never accepted. Bro, not even African music. African people in the industry were not accepted.
You know, we had to fight.
We had to fight and like knock on doors and kick the doors down. Like,
Shout out to everybody who played a part in helping Afrobeat rise. You know, RP Tequiza, he's one of the OGs who just passed away. That's Tony.
RP, I remember the guy that like shifted the whole Afro culture in Toronto and like throughout Canada, to be honest, right?
He's a legend.
He brought out a lot of big names out here, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Big RP to him.
RP to him. But a lot of key players have played a role in the rise of Afrobeats, and you know, I was out there with Davido, Stonebwoy.
Bro, I saw that. I was living through. I was living through your snaps, bro. I'm watching you. I'm like, this guy is like doing things on a high level stage. Like, you're not doing little boy shit. You're doing grown man, like on a magnitude of like, you know, putting on the highest magnitude. You're putting on for the African culture. You know what I mean? You're chilling with Davido. You're out with Free Air. You guys are hosting shows at the World Cup. How was that experience, bro?
Once in a lifetime, like me being African, you know, soccer is like our sport. Football is our sport. So, you know, like our parents all love football.
Yep.
So we used to play that like video game. So being there is like shit, surreal. It's like shit.
Yeah, right.
I remember when I first I went to the game, I'm like, shh. Like,
I know you went to the Ghana game, right?
I'm like,
you had to.
I'm like, we here.
Yeah. Like, we
And
made
you know,
it.
I'm just looking at Free. I'm like, damn, look at this guy, man. This nigga brought us all the way to the World Cup.
That's
This
crazy.
shit's crazy.
Shout out to Freer, man.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? ANF, man.
And I've got it tatted on
You know what
me.
I'm saying?
You know what I mean? It's real.
It's feel, man. That's so I can only imagine that experience is like a life changing moment because you just realize that hey, like I came from Finch or wherever you. Where you from, Western Road or Finch?
Nah, so originally I went to school in Finch. So
Okay, yeah, you went to school in Finch.
I went to Gosford.
Yeah.
I lived out in like Armo Court, so it's like just
yeah.
beginning of the Rex.
Yeah, because I know Freya because like I came up with him on the ends of Finch, you know.
Emery, the whole,
So it's like this is see you guys taking it there to that level. It gave me like like anything is possible, bro. And it's like knowing Ebone how much dedication and hours and effort this guy's putting into his work. It's like he deserves to be there on that platform. You know what I mean? You deserve to be there. You know, big ups to you, man. Give him a round of applause. Let's talk about like the Ghanaian soccer team. I know you were kind of disappointed. They lost to Portugal, right? Tough loss, right? But guess what? This guy's Portuguese.
They're lucky,
so you guys gotta talk it out right now.
Lucky, yeah?
They're lucky still.
There's no bad blood, but
no, you guys won, but I have some video proof. If I go to my Instagram right now, and I
it just got hot in here, man. It just got hot in here.
And I show you how Ronaldo's face looked at the. Let me go to my archives.
Oh, you were shook.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, Let me show the people real quick.
Man.
Cause they lucky.
You guys got lucky, man.
You're lucky. Maybe you guys were lucky. Ronaldo wasn't playing the way he's supposed to be playing, man. Come on.
I saved you guys that game, man.
Because I don't. That last goal when the guy snuck up him right behind him.
He almost came back.
The goalkeeper. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, no. Prices. We're gonna put this little picture up to watch this. That's a fun.
He almost lost his soul. Still, I can't lie.
He almost lost his head top right there.
You guys are very lucky, man. But
it was an amazing experience. I bet, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Your coach, man. Why they do that to Ronaldo, man?
They let him go.
Why they do that?
It's tough, man. It's tough.
Why they do that in the World Cup, man?
You seen that, right?
Politics.
It's politics.
Politics.
You did it one time, okay? You guys won big. Do it again.
They benched him, you
You're
know.
not feeling that,
I gotta teach him a lesson. So.
What's the star player for Ghana? Awe?
It's sad, man. It's sad.
Our captain is Andre Ayew.
Ayew, my bad. Ayew.
Yeah, I was with him actually in Qatar. Like I actually chilled at his crib.
Yeah?
You know, homie. I celebrated his birthday.
Did you ask him why he missed that penalty?
But you know what's crazy? We actually talked about it.
You guys talked about it.
But like, it was on a respect level.
Respect him.
You know?
It happens. It's an athlete, like, you know.
I have missed a penalty before as a soccer player.
You have to console them a little bit, you know? And be like, yo, it's
But
okay.
I also like scored goals and made my team happy.
Proud.
Shit happens.
And what was his response? Like, was he like emotional about that? Was he like just like, oh, it's just another game?
Of course, nobody's happy about that, but life goes on. You can't just
you can't do well on that. Yeah.
It's about bouncing back and making sure that never happens again, and that you bring your country to as further as it can be. Because now, you gotta like prove to them that listen.
Yeah, you gotta prove.
Our country say, I dare your back, like I got your back.
Yeah.
So, but I talked to him. He's real. Like, I had like a 1 hour conversation with the captain.
That's the captain.
Black Star. Like that shit was epic in Qatar.
Wow.
That's major. And honestly,
Humble.
I feel like that penalty kind of like shifted everything.
Yeah, man. That penalty would have changed everything.
That's the game of soccer. It's a game like shifts. It's all about different, momentums. You know what I mean? It's just how it goes. It's like the game of life too,
Of course.
You have to take the ups and the downs.
It's percentages, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to do something perfect 100% of the time. You know what I'm saying?
The crazy part about it, he actually scored in the World Cup, for us. He did. I remember how happy we were. So the same amount we could be so happy
you're gonna want to like hate someone, you know, but you can't be like that.
Yeah.
Put your
Self in his shoes.
I've been there in this penalty. I didn't do that. I didn't want to fuck. I did not fucking go there and shoot it to miss.
You didn't have that intention.
I missed.
But you missed.
Of course.
Yeah, no, that was heartbreaking.
Yeah, you know we fuck, man. That shit.
It broke your soul, eh? Hey, man.
Cause like we got blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys had a chance.
Like
Chance.
the gods, the universe, everything was in our
Right.
hands.
Yeah, that's the way.
Big revenge
That
game.
would changed, man.
That would have changed.
That would have changed the whole
We
game.
Because it was a revenge game from the last World Cup too, right? That was the craziest part. So it was tough.
That was like get it back
tough.
in blood moment. You know what I'm saying?
But I believe in our captain. He's gonna bring us a World Cup. I talked to him personally.
You talked to
After
him
that conversation,
He's really gunning for it now.
I believe, bro.
So you think he's gonna be able to play in 2026?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Listen,
I'm listening.
he's coming to represent and show the world.
The Black Stars.
I remember what you guys said when I missed that penalty. Watch me out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yo, Drake had a crazy concert this week. I wanted to touch on it in the podcast. You know,
New York.
in New
Apollo,
York.
The Apollo, yeah. That's major.
The famous Apollo, man. That was crazy. And it's like, because we're Toronto boys, we gotta really big up the boy and see like literally where he started from around like, you know, our age, you know, and it's like building up his career, you know, even, and it's like to be able to do what he's able to do now and really retrace his whole life back to when he was in the basement at his mom's house.
Yeah.
It's like, it's beautiful, you know what I mean? So, like, what did you guys think about that show?
That show was amazing. It brought back like vibes from, you know, the 2000s. It made everyone like remember and like respect.
Diplomats,
Dipset.
Dipset.
So it's like
Yeah.
that was a nice chess move too.
The set list was like, of all the songs, that
Did
was
you see
crazy
the
track
OVO
list.
Diplomats
Yeah, that was
cool.
collaboration?
That Jones was wearing? Yeah,
That was
that
cool.
was crazy.
Yo, listen, if you're from Toronto, from Canada, you literally were witnessing.
Greatness.
Thank you. So, like, it's right in front of us. So pay attention.
We have to be proud, literally, as boys from the city. We have to
Yeah.
be like, we should be the most people to be like, all right, this is the guy who paved the way for us, you know?
I always tell my people, my team, like, it's like the OVO formula is what we follow. We study them, we figure out who's who, we see how they move, we operate at the highest level. People tell you,
Yeah.
2023, we on some different, you know what I mean? We're not playing on some corporate.
I got a question for you.
Alright, what's up?
Would you ever, like, let's say you had an opportunity to host at Apollo, but you were not getting paid, would you do it?
You see, our motto in life is ANF, ain't nothing free.
It's kind of difficult.
It's
That's
true.
what I was
But
thinking.
that
No, listen.
But with Apollo,
Wait, let me finish.
okay, go ahead.
It's not really free, right?
But ANF doesn't always mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, money.
It gotta make sense.
Yeah.
See, a brother like me,
Mm-hmm.
if an opportunity like that is presented to me, I'm gonna go talk to my team. Shout out Rachel.
Yeah.
Go find out some company to sponsor this trip to see a highlight of one of the most historic venues. They'll pay me, but we gotta work out the details first. You know what I mean? So
We got to work out the back end,
you know what I mean? We figure it out.
and we might let go of the
But
front end.
there's been opportunities,
Mhm.
trust me, where we've, you know what I mean? And it brought the big bag.
Around.
But it's like we're playing chess. I told my brothers,
Yeah.
the gang, the team, chess. And I'm a sick chess player.
Yeah.
For
I'll
real,
beat
man.
anybody. Like, chess,
That says a lot, man, because chess is a very tactical game.
chess,
Like,
I do this.
You're thinking always 10 steps ahead, so it's
Yes.
dangerous. You know what I mean?
I'm a chess player. I won championships, I won awards.
It is.
You know what I mean? So, I'll play anybody in chess.
I see that. Yeah, nah. But I agree with you. You know, in those situations, you gotta kind of evaluate how you can monetize it, even if the promoters are not trying to give you it back. But you know, like going around finding sponsorship, finding endorsement through
I rate that big
you
time.
know what I mean. That's
But know your word. Like,
know your word. Yeah.
Trust me, that right now, We just came back from the World Cup. We ain't doing nothing for free. I'm
Nothing
saying that
for free,
now.
man. Hey,
You
listen,
know.
A&F, man, ain't nothing for free, man.
You don't get no idea.
No, but I'm just saying, like something, something like the Apollo, something like the Apollo, which is like
no, it's legendary, but
it's legendary. You
guess
know?
what? Free is gonna be performing there, and I'm gonna be the one hosting it. So it's like,
Facts.
you feel me? We gon' A&F.
A&F.
We gonna be over there.
So on that topic, like, what do you guys really got coming this year? I know you guys was telling us that you got some big things coming in 2023. So like, what could we expect from y'all?
As in like free?
Not from you. Like, what's your map for 2023? I know you got some big things coming, man. Tell the people.
I know you got some shit in your sleeves.
You're dealing with the music. I know I'm tapping in with you on a 1-2 on the music game. I know you're always doing your events. It's like you're hosting. Like, tell us.
No. Before you answer that, I want to ask you a situation that happened this past summer.
Okay.
All right. There was this particular festival that popped up this summer. I don't remember the name.
Yo.
There was a particular festival that popped up in Toronto.
Bill's got the tea, yeah?
Were you there at that festival?
Oh,
What was it called? The Kingston Festival?
Nah.
No. It wasn't the Kingston one?
No. It was definitely not that one.
I don't know. It was one of these festivals.
What happened, man?
And I just seen some shit on 6 Bars where they're saying, like, you know, certain artists didn't show up. People feel like they got, you know, finessed. Was that true? Was that, like, a lack of the promoters or the organizer? Like, what's up? What happened? What really went down? Or just, you can tell us briefly.
Honest.
Take your time.
Nah, this shit just didn't go. Like, you know, sometimes in life shit just.
That's how it happens, especially with artists, visas,
trying. Yeah, it's like, see,
it's not as
I'm
easy
working
as
on
people
this
make
stuff.
it seem.
Even as we're sitting here, I'm like working on certain artists' visas right now as we speak.
Yeah. I see it. Yeah,
You know what I mean? So, charge it to the game, man.
That's it, man.
You know,
You try to do something for the culture, and you know sometimes it
they
doesn't
weren't
work out.
successful with Burner Boy.
I see that.
Also,
You and Femi were killing it. Shout out my nigga Femi, doing big things in Africa right now.
sometimes shit happens.
Sometimes shit happens. Yeah.
But we move
I make it work.
on to the next.
Yeah, I agree. You know
'Cause
what?
guess what? We went from that stage to the World Cup.
Hey,
So,
You ain't going down. You elevated.
you elevate.
Always.
Elevate for sure.
I remember he was talking mad, you know what I mean?
Yo, the city was talking crazy at that time, bro.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, and to that girl who I was arguing with, I apologize.
Yeah, you were like telling her, yo.
I was a little bit Casamigos. Like, I was pissed, just like how you guys were pissed.
Yeah. You were saying
I'm just
that.
there because, you know what I mean, I already got my bread, so it's like, I have to be there.
Yeah. You had to do it.
And at the end of the night, I guess I lost it.
You kind of like whatever.
My team wasn't really with me that day because they weren't feeling the whole vibe.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, yeah, it was just me. Who did I go with? I came Dolo.
I think Femi was there too, right?
No, I know, but I'm trying to think of who I even came with.
Were you there? No, you weren't there.
There.
Okay, you say you be traveling a lot.
I be traveling and just, you know, staying off the way.
They just came back from Miami.
Yeah, what's popping out there?
Miami was good, man. Like,
What was he saying out there?
we went in, like, you know, met with some people, networked. We're out there kind of just relaxing and ended up actually working.
Nice. You guys been to some cool studios?
Yeah, we went to Rick Ross's artist studio.
Nice.
Ended up making some vibes there. So,
Did you record that record in Toronto or like somewhere else?
no, Expensive Pain, that was recorded in Toronto.
Okay. Have you recorded any other songs that you really like love that outside of Toronto?
Lots of songs.
Lots
man.
of songs.
Lots of songs out of Toronto.
Do you find that helps, like when you go out of the city, kind of like in terms of creating?
Yeah, it gives me like a different vision,
Yeah.
you know, a different perspective. So I like making music in America. I feel like I got a song like, called Hollywood Freestyle, like, you know, LA vibes.
You made it in LA?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I have a whole. Every time I travel, I make that vibe. You know.
So you say you travel a lot. Where have you traveled? Like, what's some, or maybe what's the top 3 places you ever traveled to that you love to go to?
I'm gonna say France was one.
France,
For real, eh?
Paris.
Yeah, I went to Paris. Actually, I did like a
They
little
just had Paris Fashion Week.
Cool enough?
Yeah,
Crazy.
that's when I was hooping, right? So that was one of my times when I was over there.
Okay, you're a baller. So
Yeah,
you're
like hooper first.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So tell your story. What, you were running college ball or?
Yeah, I went to college. You know, I was
Okay,
I was doing my thing for a little
As an
while.
educator.
Yeah, I was on the court playing 3 hours yesterday, man. You know, I could use you and all. Like, if you can
Yeah,
get
I'm
back
done,
in
man.
the game, man. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
I'm done with basketball, but you know, like I was going hard and ended up being the last time I left off was leading scorer in Canada and then I mentioned rebounds. So that's when I went to France.
Jeez.
Right after that season, and then they tried to offer some money, but I was like, I'm already making this money, so
Okay.
it was like, you know, I'm in the airport, they're offering me contracts,
No way.
and they're like, listen, you gotta take it now, or like, there's no waiting time. I'm like, listen, I move on my own time.
Okay.
So I'm like, nigga, I'm going on this flight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going straight on this flight, and then when I went home, I'm trying to talk to them again, think about it. It was,
Try to
it
revise
was
the
too
contract.
far
The
gone.
door closed.
But I wasn't just gonna take something off the rip without thinking it over, right?
Yeah.
So I decided from there I'm just gonna go into music because I was doing both at the same time. So I just left basketball and then boom, music.
Did you ever come across like any agencies when you're like in the ball world? Like any like agencies that would, like wanted to pick you up and kind of like.
There's a lot of offers, man, but the thing is, I was not into doing. I'm not a school guy. No,
the academic side, you wasn't.
nah, it's not me. Like I don't like to be in class. I was getting in trouble a lot, so most of the time I couldn't really get those opportunities to actually go through when they were presented.
True. I mean, like, academics is like, it's a thing that like our system has like embedded in our society, but like you notice nowadays a lot of people don't even finish school and they're successful. So like you really don't need that. It's like you need like more practical skills that can further your your business. And
It's true because I never finished college, but I think I'm going to.
Yeah.
Just like
Just to say I did
I was even thinking that too, like going back to school.
Huh?
Go back to college.
I think I gotta do like I think I gotta do like one more credit or
One more
something.
course?
That's true. If you already did bare
I think it's
credits.
like one credit. I
No,
gotta
no.
double check. But like for instance, I'm about to sign a big deal tomorrow.
Inshallah.
Shout
By
out.
the grace of God,
Congratulations, my bro.
with a big financial company that's like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, big time.
6-figure type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Jeez. So I didn't go to school for that.
A lot of people, like that are successful, they didn't complete college, like Kanye West, college dropout. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's a big time, he's a billionaire, and it's like in this day and age, it's like people are getting successful without even going to school, without completing college. And it's like, for instance, you're a prime example. You made it to the World Cup, like just off your building your network, establishing yourself from, being the #1 MC in Toronto, but putting on for the African nation. What does it take? What advice would you give to people, like if they don't want to take the college route?
Well, I think like nowadays it's a little different. Like these kids are blowing up from like high school, like
It's crazy.
the YouTubers. That like it's getting crazy.
It's getting crazy.
People make money off of all types of shit.
You know what I mean? So
Girls be making money off their toes and shit.
Only fats going
Yeah,
crazy.
this is like
Girls
a
are
different
making-
world.
Yo, content creation.
Yeah.
I'll tell everybody to stay true to themselves.
Yeah.
Like, don't try to be something that you're not. If if you're an athlete, be an athlete. If you're gonna rap. You know what I mean? But make sure you always know that, like, know your end goal, know why you're doing it for, so you can make the right decisions. It's that simple. Every action has a reaction, and I pray that we all make the best decisions and strive to be the best and achieve all that we dream of and work hard for. Simple.
Yeah.
It's definitely a lot of hard work, persistence, determination. You know what I'm saying?
Go.
It's like, and consistency. I think one of the biggest things that we could all agree on is like, yo, when people are consistent and you just show up, whether it's every week or every day, and you just do that for 2 years, there's no way if you show up every day for 2 years that you're not gonna elevate like immaculately from
where you started. Yeah. No, I agree on that.
That's true, man.
Consistency.
Ebone, you know what I mean? He's been speaking for 12 years.
12 years.
Probably did little kids' birthday parties, little small weddings.
Yeah.
Now he's in Qatar,
Big things.
Rebel, and the big stages.
Big stages.
He started from somewhere.
So, yo, for you, P, are you independent right now, or are you like?
I'm independent.
You're independent.
Yeah, everything independent.
So do you find that better to be independent, or you think a label getting behind you would be better for artist development?
I don't really rock with labels like that.
Nah.
Just a few little times like they tried to offer me something, they just tried to just rinse me,
Yeah.
So
and this goes back from like just you getting offered deals when you were playing ball. You kind of like.
yeah, like me, I'm not too like quick to just jump.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like I've had. One time I had an offer from Moosey's like independent distribution.
Boosie?
His distribution.
Boosie Badass?
The distribution label.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Boosie, man.
I mean,
They
but
always ban him. They always cancel him, man.
no, I said like I want to put out one song through you guys. These niggas wanted a whole 2-3 years in the contract.
So
but
they
I
wanted
never
to tie
asked.
you down.
Yeah, I never asked for that.
Okay.
So it's like every time I try to do a deal, they just try to drain for more years. So it's like I just want to put my single up to you guys.
Yeah.
And build a relationship, but they always want to do way more than what we spoke about.
Yeah, I hear that. Well, that's the thing, right? Because like label, there's pros and cons to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it could benefit you if you coming from a background where you don't have resources.
Yeah.
But like you seem you're pretty established. You say you travel, you well travel, you have your network. So like independent probably is the best route for you.
Yeah.
You were saying to me earlier that you learned a lot because you was in a lot of rooms with industry people and you got a chance to kind of like, have some of these contracts be positioned to you, so you got to see the game.
Yeah.
So it's like now that you kind of got to have all that experience, like you feel like maybe you can connect the dots yourself because you already kind of know what it takes for artists to maybe pop independently. And once you kind of have that formula, you have an idea, you're probably better off staying independent so you can keep most of your chips.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just basically pay the people that the label would pay and still get the same job done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So on that, I would like to ask you, like, what do you really think it takes for an artist to pop off? You know what I'm saying? Independently. Like, what does an artist need? You know what I'm saying?
Like, is there a recipe to it?
Well, number one recipe is revenue. If you don't got revenue, you might as well just stop rapping.
Facts. So you gotta have a bag behind you.
Yeah, you gotta have a bag behind
You hear that, kids? You gotta have a bag, man. So
you
that
can
9-to-5 job.
Not even lie, bro. You could be rapping all you.
Hey,
every nigga know like 30 niggas that rap, bro.
yeah, no, that's a fact, bro.
Rapping, just
Niggas just be rapping.
need to go to the studio. Their last 200, like nigga.
They're not thinking of no end goal.
Yeah, like you just saw that last 2 bills. And you just, I'm an
yeah.
artist. I'm hungry. Like you're hungry, but do you have the money to survive? So it's like if you don't have capital, don't even rap.
You might as well just quit.
Yeah, like even a 9 to 5, I don't even know if that can help you, bro.
A 9-to-5 won't help.
Nah,
But I feel like a 9-to-5 could help someone like go to the studio time like twice a week type of thing.
But that's what he's saying
maybe
is
8
that
songs
like
a month, but
8 songs a month, but like
build the catalog, man. You
you gotta invest into your career.
maybe invest. 9-to-5 can help them invest into personal
You
equipment.
can do it with a 9-to-5.
A 9-to-5 you could do it, right?
You can do it at 9 to 5, but okay, you know why I'm saying that? When you're an artist,
But it'll be harder.
Not a minimum wage house, like
It'll be
a
hard.
$30.
Nah, you gotta have a
you know what I'm saying?
30,
34,
because what I'm trying to say is when
Not
you guys
minimum
started going to the
wage.
studio at the beginning,
No.
I was going to the studio maybe like for 3-4 sessions a week. But you see all those songs I made the first 2 years,
Yeah.
I never released none of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying
It's
to
a
tell
process. It's a
So
process.
all that money bands being spent in the studio, that was just to get better. So
Of course.
you think the niggas gonna hop in from work and just make hits? Nigga, you gotta build your craft.
No, you gotta really live that artist.
So all these songs niggas is making, your first year into music, nigga, how much of those songs are hits?
Yeah.
That's half those songs are not even
They're
gonna
practice.
be. It's practice for the hits that's coming a year or two later.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. At 9 to 5, nigga, you better work overtime.
You gotta work.
You gotta work overtime.
You know,
I feel like you gotta be like you said, you're an entrepreneur, right?
Yeah, I'm an entrepreneur.
So I feel like you kind of have that background in order to excel in the music industry. Would you agree, bro?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, right?
Yo, let's put some people onto some game though, because we live in Canada. You feel
Yeah.
me? What's a way that we could get capital as artists and as creatives and entrepreneurs here in Canada that almost no other country can give to their citizens?
That's a good one.
I don't know if you guys are tapped in, but I'm pretty sure Ebone must be tapped into this. Ebone, you know what I'm talking about?
He doesn't want to give out the sauce. Is there any way he looked at you? He's like, that's something you don't ask me on camera.
Sauce, man. You gotta help the young entrepreneur.
You gotta help the youth there.
You gotta find.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's like,
There's a lot, man.
yeah, you know how many grants?
Thank you.
No, we're not gonna go to the grants yet because that's
That's what I was gonna say.
No, but let me.
No.
But how to acquire capital?
No, he's talking about people that want to make money doing their own thing. Like grants, we all know that there's grants.
No, but I was saying a lot of people don't know. So I'm saying like let's put some people on about
They
this.
put people on some free money.
So
Some free
I'll
grants.
say speak about the grants after you speak about
What's
things that you can do.
Okay, so
for their daily living.
take
Grants is long term.
you do that first? You say because you have an idea. We
talk
want to hear
about
your idea.
grants.
How you make
Grant
the
might
money?
not come for 4 months.
Right.
You go first.
I know.
So,
we
you
should
go
go
first.
to wait for the grant.
You got it.
You might not even get
Okay,
So
okay.
we gotta be realistic.
Nah, you're
We
right.
still gotta
Yeah,
work
yeah,
until
yeah,
the grant comes.
Of course, of course.
You still gotta keep that 9 to 5, man.
Yeah.
Floor's yours.
So I'm saying like, you know what I mean? Like,
So yo, how are randoms gonna make money to fund their career? What do we gotta do? Like,
you gotta find your skill, your gift. You know, some people are good at making merch, pressing merch.
right?
Some people are good in the digital world. You know, finding clients online, Shopify, drop shipping, like find what you're good at.
like
You know,
providing service.
Well, realistically, a lot of artists,
Yeah.
like especially rappers, you know what I'm saying? Even rappers, especially, they're in the streets, realistically.
Yeah.
So where they get in their bag, they're able to really funnel a lot of money into their career because they're hustling. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be finessing out here.
So that's one way. You could obviously hustle,
Yeah.
but it's like
You gotta tell them to do other things, man.
Yeah, you gotta diversify your
I
hustle.
look at like a pop artist, maybe an R&B artist, maybe they have a budget coming from their family, or maybe, you know what I'm saying? They're like finding it in different ways.
It's like an R&B artist going in the streets. We just sing in the trenches and make money.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, but there's a lot of
What's
R&B artists from the
realistic? What's
trenches, though.
realistic?
Yo, there's a lot of R&B artists from the trenches, though.
I don't know-
What do you
I
think?
don't know too many
I know you
R&B
probably
that's
met-
in the trenches, but
That man like Rod Wave, he came from the trenches, bro.
nigga, how many R&B artists are in the trenches for
Yo.
And he probably came from the suburbs, low key. Like you don't even know.
Free the homie. Free my nigga. Free Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez, there
Tory
you go.
Lanez.
Boom, big up, you know what I'm saying?
Alright, free Tory, man.
Free Tory.
Real talk.
You know, there's a lot of
You said
R&B
that
artists that are from the trenches. If you really take it in.
No, you said in the trenches. You didn't say
Okay,
from.
like-
There's a lot from the trenches, but you said in the trenches.
Well, not in the trenches, like R&B, PBN Rock, like he's from the trenches, you know.
Yeah.
So like Lil TJ, all these guys are from the
They're
trenches.
like rappers.
He's not
They're
R&B.
like rappers.
No, PNB Rock is R&B, bro.
He's
all about
like a
melodies, bro.
melodic.
So
He's
is
like a
TJ
melodic rapper.
TJ is like a melodic rapper. He not no R&B
Yeah,
nigga, bro.
Lil TJ. What do you think? Lil TJ is like
My mom actually messaging me.
Yo, this nigga
It's
like
okay, mom
he
gets
said little
married.
TJ.
I know, right?
Nah, I only said that because I heard him sing some shit recently, bro.
No, he sing with that nigga's trench music, like paying me melodic.
Melodic. So would you say
Right.
NBA Youngboy is like straight rap?
Oh, you said Rod Wave's an R&B nigga.
Yeah.
I know he's stretching R&B like to
Bro,
the
Rod-
farthest
yo,
it can go.
Rod Wave,
Literally.
like, yo, you told me Rod Wave is a rapper?
I see like Trey Songz. Like I see like Trey Songz.
You think you can put
Is he like Usher?
Rod Wave on the stage to sing R&B, nigga? Nah. Think about it,
Yes,
bro.
nigga.
R&B is like sex
Stop,
music,
man.
like
Fuck.
I know, it ain't that vain.
So our R&B music is like Trey Songz, Chris Brown, some love.
No,
music.
but that's
Exactly.
that's what I'm saying. You're creating a boundary to the R&B music. R&B could be painful music, like struggle music.
Oh, okay.
When?
And
You think so,
what do you mean when?
Which famous R&B songs are about struggle? Name one right now.
Bro,
Name
Bear.
one record by
Not Heartbreak. Okay, Heartbreak.
Name what?
R. Kelly, fam. I wish, like. Yeah.
Holy
Free
shit.
that boy R. Kelly, man.
I don't know.
That's
about
that nigga. We can't even talk
No,
about
we can't talk
this
about that. Yeah, my bad. We can't even talk
Listen,
about
bro, we're
that.
sorry, bro. We're
You
not.
gotta deal with
So
your
hold up.
problems.
Free Tory Lanez, but I
Yeah,
free R.
free Tory
Kelly.
I can't even say free that nigga, bro.
I don't know.
I don't know
They're building a case on him.
anything. I don't know. R. Kelly. I know Tory Lanez.
Innocent
So
until
like I said,
He's an innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I've been in that position when I was facing a trial, and I wouldn't want to wish that on anybody else, especially someone who I know.
You think the jury was wrong for the way they convicted him?
To be honest, that's not the verdict I was
Expecting?
expecting.
Him.
I wasn't in the court, you know. The justice did what he had to do. He's doing what he has to do now.
Cause yo, she lied on like multiple fucking testimonies or whatever.
Free that nigga, man.
Free that
Free
nigga.
that nigga.
You know, God bless, he comes home. He will. He will come home.
You think you'll get deported?
Bro,
I just wanna know.
This nigga dangerous, bro.
I just wanna know, man. Like,
it's the appeal. I'm praying for him, his family, his son,
yeah,
the whole team, the
Whole
whole brother
umbrella.
family. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah. Free that nigga, man.
He does not deserve to go through any of this.
And
You know what I mean? So,
yeah, I hear you, man. It's unfortunate, you know, to see one of our own Canadian brothers go through a situation like that because it's like it's sticky, you know, it's really sticky. You know, like the woman's word stands heavier than the guy's word, you know, and it's like it's crazy.
you know, like there's some loopholes in the cases, you know what I mean? But I wasn't there, but you know, you pay attention a little bit and
Yeah.
damn.
What about this whole Ghana Young Thugs situation? What do you think about that? Like, you think Ghana's ratted or?
Yeah, I think I heard. Hold on. I think I heard Lil Durk diss him in a song.
Yeah, he's like, what happened to Virgil or something? That boy told some shit.
Yeah. So I remember I was with my nigga P. I was like, oh shit, it's official.
See, I have a question, man, for you guys, man.
What's up?
If it was you guys in that courtroom, you guys gonna sit or take that plea?
I was sick. All my life I was sick because I kind of like I said that as a youth.
Yeah.
I always had told myself like if it was gonna be me and my boys and like we had to take it, I would take it no matter what. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, I always think about it. If that's destined for you to go in there, then you could use that time to better yourself. You know what I'm saying? And just come out like a beast. At the end of the day, you gotta follow the code in life. You know what I'm saying? So if you're playing by a certain code, then you gotta follow the code, or else in the end, you kind of lose your integrity and like your reputation. You're not real to like the world who knows you.
Yeah.
And that's not worth it for me. You know, a few years. You know what I'm saying? It seems like a long time, but
I'll definitely say like if I was in that situation, like I've been in a court situation myself, so it was like I knew like you know the consequences sometimes it's not what you imagine at the moment. So like you get hit when you're in that room, like they telling you, yo, you say this, we're gonna let you out easy, but it's like, bro, your reputation's on the line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you've been rapping about what you rapping on, what you're standing on, so you gotta stand on that. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of these rappers is rapping, man.
Rappers are rats though. You know what I'm
Niggas
saying?
not standing on business,
They're
man.
not.
Niggas rapping all this crazy
Like
shit.
look what happened to old boy Boston Richie. He just getting exposed by
Damn,
Jake 1090.
That
Put it a whole like.
Niggas is singing like birds, man. That's what I'm saying.
I look at the comments. I said, shit.
Niggas is singing like birds, man.
It's dangerous.
But yo, but like in a situation where it's 6'9", you know what I'm saying? You see how he's ratted, and it's like,
You know what's funny?
his situation.
Which situation was worse, Gunna situation or Tekashi situation?
I would say Gunna because first of all, those guys know any nigga on a block with rainbow hair, like you can't vouch for that, bro.
You can't take that nigga
Like
serious.
you already know you guys.
Right.
You guys basically gave him the street credibility to make your guys' families better.
But they violated.
And they violated him on top of that, so he had a reason to kind of snitch in the end.
Bro, he's a civilian to begin with.
Facts.
Exactly.
Like
He's a
you knew
civilian.
this guy used to work at the supermarket, so it's like you don't know him from doing any street stuff.
Yeah.
So you guys basically were thinking about your families and wanted to better your guys' self in that moment. Like every nigga wants to get out the hood. Now every nigga's indicted.
But don't you think like they kind of crossed the line by like smashing his chick? Like
He's not like that though. When was it ever real?
yeah,
They weren't. Tekashi probably wasn't outside with them when they're doing real shit. They just seen an opportunity. It got big, and then he's not the one that's standing on business because he was never like that.
He had to stay loyal at the end of the day because okay, what they smash your BMs, but at the end of the day, it's like yo,
just toss it, just toss it, just toss it.
He basically said he
shit.
told because they smacked him.
but yeah, it's like what you're gonna get emotional over something. You know what I'm saying?
The reason why he's slapping your BM because it's
Oh, fuck,
it's clearly not that relationship. It's not serious. That's not your man's. That's not your man's like
Don't
that.
worry, don't worry.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, I think in those situations, it's like, especially if I'm doing business with one of my partners, it's like I'm not gonna let a girl get in the way, no matter what girl it is. Like if anything, I will blame the girl before I'll blame my homie because it's
That's a
like
baby mom still, so that's kind of
it's pressure. It's pressure.
But like,
But still, the baby moms even more. You have much more loyalty to me. You're my baby moms. Like if you're gonna go and allow that to happen, that's your fault. You gotta hug that.
maybe she's been like that though. From the
Because
start.
mandems are dogs. You know what I'm saying? And that is
But yo,
that is
you
a
say
surprise.
randoms are dogs,
I don't know.
but
I wouldn't do that. to none of
shorties are dogs
my
too.
niggas,
So
I've been in some
The
positions and
doggy world.
I never fed in.
mm,
And if I
But you see how wild it is that the girls,
I'll tell my homie like, nigga, you gotta check your girl because she's doing some foul shit. That
facts.
nigga's gonna salute you like, yo, you're a real nigga for that. But like, for you to just act like she's not doing that stuff and then keep it from him, nigga,
it's a violation.
that's
It's
crazy.
a
Alright,
violation.
cool. Let's switch it up. I have some questionnaire. Like this is like a poll, basically. Ice Spice or Young Miami?
Ice Spice.
Really? What about you?
It's the same.
Yeah?
It's the same thing, but I'll take Miami though.
Miami, you heard what she did lately? What she be doing lately?
What she do?
You didn't hear?
What? Let the Ice Spice first.
Carisha too messy.
You didn't hear
Some
what
of
came
us,
up?
some of us, she likes golden showers, and everyone was calling Diddy P, like P Diddy.
I'm not surprised. That nigga's been funny, man. I'm not surprised.
But Shorty said she like golden showers on live TV. You know,
can't get
which is-
wipes. Niggas is peeing on you. How you that nigga's wife you, man?
That's what the next homie was saying today. He's like, yo, I can't look at a girl. I can't look at a girl the same if she was like, she knew that she was that type of dirty chick.
But what if
like
that's
that.
her secret fantasy? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, when you go on a party and your homies are around, everyone's gonna be thinking about that she been
That's
beat
the
up.
facts.
So
It's savage. Yeah.
where's the value in that shorty after that?
That's kind of, that's kind of like a battery ting. A battery ting.
Yeah.
Like if you look at her, like it's
When
just
you
like,
get
a
battery,
freak.
you're
She's a freak.
you're rinsed, man.
like expunged.
Yeah, you're sponge, man. It's not proud.
Yo.
Talk about pee, that's crazy. Golden showers, man.
All right. Another one. Future or Drake?
Oh, fuck. It has to be Jake, man. Fuck. Jake,
Yeah?
Jake. Because, you know,
From the six.
from the sick, that's who I like.
Connect with more.
When I came out of jail, his basketball platform, OVO Bounce,
Oh yeah, remember that on that Ryerson? Yeah.
and he took a couple, flicks.
Yeah.
During my keys.
Big up. Shout out to Jersey.
Damn.
What about
But
you, Broski?
but it's
Okay, I'm gonna say.
You know, OVO and MBG is
It's a thing, yeah.
so
It's a thing. What about you, broski?
I'm gonna obviously say Drake, but Future be talking to my soul, bro.
trust me.
Like, it's just a different spiritual connection when you hear Future sometimes.
Yeah,
It's like therapy.
Yeah.
We just feel just like
Future's gonna make you think.
Yeah.
that can't be from the city. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, I heard it.
It's Drake though.
I got another one.
It's tough.
Lil Durk or Lil Baby?
Little baby.
Lil Baby?
Come on, Dirk.
But no, I
Where's
know.
the
Even on
streets?
the voice,
Yeah.
it's Little Baby, bro. You
Nah,
guys
come
are
on, Dirk.
crazy.
Come on,
Lil
Dirk.
Durk?
Let me tell you something. I was in Qatar. Little Baby was in Qatar. His story, his music. Sorry, guys. Little Dark. Love him to death. I mean, voice of the streets, voice of the culture. Little Baby is the hero.
He's
He's the hero.
If you check my Instagram scroll during the pandemic, I was playing his music in my, like, you know what I mean? In my videos, in my, like, I went ham. You can check the Instagram.
You know when a hero shows up, that's when it's like he just coming to save the day. The voice of the streets is someone that's preaching to the pain every day.
Every day.
The hero just comes once in a while, my nigga.
Hero only comes out when things are
You
going
see
bad.
Spider-Man all the time. That nigga sees people every now and then. He's not out there doing shit every day, like talking to people. That's Dirk. Dirk is gonna preach to the soul every day, every record, every trench.
That's a tough one.
Baby just comes with the knockers every now and then that makes us know he's still the guy.
Actually, I fucked that one on I'll tell you why. Because I forgot. Shit. Dirk has a song. Whoever thought that I would win. Whoever thought that I would win. We represent 2010.
Virgil?
Nah.
I know exactly.
I'll play the song. And I remember one of my homies.
Whoever thought I was win. Oh, yeah, they're talking about.
And one of my homies be like, yo, it's crazy. You've been doing this since 2010. And let me see. Let me get the sign.
So I don't get it. Is it Dirk or Baby for you, man?
No, let me get the sign. I have to put up the facts.
That's cool because both of them are very talented individuals that just like resonate with the culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you say that again,
Him and Lil Baby.
I know. But like, me right away, automatically, I always search for Lil Baby first. Like, Lil Baby just different. Like, Lil Baby just.
So who would you guys
I'm gonna go with Lil Baby personally as well.
Okay, so.
You know what I mean? Just
Two.
like.
One, okay.
I don't
Honestly,
know.
for me, that's a hard one. I bumped Dirk on the regular, so like, I want to say Dirk, but look, like I have that Atlanta influence. I lived in the South a bit, so it's like I gotta rock with Baby. So it's like I can't even pick, bro. I'm gonna be real with you.
4 p.m. man.
But
Pick.
yeah,
4 p.m. man.
You just
Come on.
pick. Your ending sentence.
full back and forth.
Oh, come on, either one. Rachel, you gotta join. What do you say? Quick, you gotta get the deciding factor.
Lil Baby.
Lil Baby.
No, but I
It's
would
tough.
never knock Dirk.
He has the OTM tattoo.
Oh, you got the OTM
He
tattoo?
has to. Okay.
You know what I
Damn.
mean? Only the family, fam.
Damn.
Sure, you gotta be okay.
Okay, I got another one for you. Chief or 21?
I want Chief, bro. I want Chief.
Chief Keef.
In Chief's time, this 21 battle wouldn't be a thing. You can't even talk about 21 when Chief was hot.
To be honest with you, I'm a big Chief Keef fan too. I mean, he
So,
was a
yeah.
part.
21 is just nothing.
He was a part of my come up. Like,
You talking about Chief Keef? Yeah, high school.
That's what I'm saying.
You guys
It's
remember
like-
hearing those clips?
Bitches
For
down.
30 seconds. And the energy he was coming with, it was just like something to, like when Chief was dropping, it's like you couldn't wait for the next drop.
I
Absolutely.
guess
On
it's
YouTube,
all
his
about-
video, you just wanted to see him just
Everything
wild
was
out.
just hungry,
What's
man.
up? This all
21, he's hard, man. But you can't put him in the conversation with Chief. You cannot.
What about you, Ebone?
He's actually good.
Yeah?
Chief Keef's a legend.
Different guy.
I mean, 21 Savage is cool. We respect him. But Chief Keef,
Yeah, he had a more impact. He had a more
you know,
impact on the
Chief
culture.
Keef is why I'm like EmceeEbone. Because that music, I remember being in the clubs,
Oh, my
turning
God.
up on stage. What?
Chief Keef was different.
Did you have long hair that time?
That what?
Did you have long hair that time?
Nah, sometimes I had a little
the little mini.
you know what I mean? Those times, but more times, yeah, cut, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what? Chief Keef?
Legendary.
What about you, Bills?
I have to say Chief because you know Chief, it just resonates. You know.
You was just playing 21 though. That was like your first
Hey,
go-to,
listen.
fam. Are you serious?
Yeah,
He's like, hey.
Hey,
How come we
listen,
wasn't put out some Chief Keef, man? You
Because
put out
Chief
some 21.
hasn't dropped bangers in a while, so it's like he doesn't pop up on my radar. You feel me? So, but
You got that respect.
I got that respect. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. Alright, yo, listen. I got one more for you, y'all. This is like basically comedians.
Mm-hmm.
Dave Chappelle or Eddie Murphy.
I'm gonna go Eddie Murphy, bro.
Eddie Murphy?
That man is funny. What?
Nah, I would say Eddie Murphy, man. Eddie
Oh,
Murphy
yeah,
was like,
I'm
as an actor, like maybe not as a comedian, but as an actor and the impact.
So
and how
you
much
never
money
seen
he
Dave
makes.
Chappelle's movies?
His show, everything was very funny, but like
no fucking
Eddie Murphy, freaking,
not better
he went
than
way
Eddie
harder.
Murphy. Dave Chappelle the movie. I haven't seen him in that one.
That's what I'm saying. Eddie Murphy
What
went
year you
hard.
talking about, bro?
Half baked.
Yeah. You seen Dave Chappelle movies before?
No, I just watch the show.
I don't know any movie that.
You don't know any movies? You know Half Baked was shot in Toronto, eh?
Yeah, no, I don't have big, but I've never seen him in too many movies, fam.
He's in a few movies, especially as a young guy. Like he's in a lot of movies.
Dave Chappelle.
Nah, you're stretching. You be stretching this episode, man. You
Yeah,
know when they say you take an
I know
inch,
Dave
you turn to
Chappelle
a
is in
mile?
their movies.
He's not though.
This nigga, he won't.
Ebone.
Set him
No,
straight.
be honest,
Set him
Go
straight.
back here with us.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle's in what other movie other than Happy?
Bro, I can search it out, but like.
No, you have to search it up, and it ain't real.
And if you have seen this, like, this nigga is not the main character, fam. He's
Yeah.
just in it for like 10, 20 minutes.
I mean, like obviously Eddie Murphy has like way more like movies, you
Yeah.
know, like Doolittle, Beverly Hills Cops, and shit like that.
Right.
But impact. Talking about impact as a comedian.
Oh, as a comedian. Dave Chappelle was deadly, man. Deadly man. His time was short though.
Nah, he's still dropping Netflix specials.
No one watches it like that, bro.
Bro, you be surprised.
Dave Chappelle when he
surprised.
had his show,
The Chappelle Show?
was deadly. Eddie Murphy been doing comedy from the 90s, bro.
80s, really,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's been doing stand up for so long, fam. I don't know, it's tough.
What's your take on that,
Under Eddie Murphy,
Chappelle?
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Wow. Eddie Murphy is a legend still from what's his name? It's the,
Remember the African movie he did? Coming to
oh
America?
my goodness. One of my favorite movies.
Nutty Professor. Like,
Coming to
Eddie
America.
Murphy. Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy has
Eddie
too
Murphy?
Legend.
Over Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Dave
man. What about
Chappelle is
you?
a legend too, but Eddie Murphy,
It's a part of history.
thank you.
history.
I gotta go with Dave Chappelle, man.
You like that toxic shit, eh?
Yeah, man. Like when he did those skits, like I'm
No,
like
he's
James,
sick.
bitch.
Like, no, that shit, that shit was legendary. But at that time, it was crazy. It was like,
yo, that shit
It
was
was mad
wild,
funny. It
bro.
was mad
Like,
funny. It was
funny, like-
entertaining as hell. But
Like he did that one skit. He was a blind
KKK leader and he's black.
I didn't want to pee on you.
You're so right. You're scared. I'm like,
I remember that skit.
They should told us about R. Kelly a long time
oh
ago.
my God, the R. Kelly's. Oh my God.
And the Tupac one.
The one where he slapped Charlie Murphy. So Eddie Murphy. Yo, R.I.P. Charlie Murphy, yo. He slapped him
Yeah, nigga, man.
as Prince. Fuck your couch.
R.I.P. that nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's Eddie Murphy's little bro. So, oh, this is older bro. His little bro.
I think I was older.
Older bro. Yeah, older bro.
He was
Yeah,
funny, bro.
he was funny as hell. But yeah, honestly, great to comedian legends. Hard to pick, but I see what you're saying. Movies, Eddie Murphy. Stand up, Chappelle.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
So we're all Toronto boys, man, and it's like I want to kind of know, what our vision for like the future of the city and kind of like what we think the city needs and what do we want to see from the city in the next like few years. It's really up to us now as a new generation to keep the culture going. A lot of people paved the way for us.
Yeah.
People are locked up. People are, already, moving on. It's like we got to carry the torch. So what does Toronto need to do, man? Let's speak to the city right now.
Yeah, just come together, man, and unify, because I feel like when they come together, it's stronger.
But people don't come together so often in the city.
No, there's a lot of different sides and separation.
Yeah.
Just like Atlanta, I feel like you gotta come together to be strong and move forward, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Until then, I don't really know what could help aside from unifying.
I feel the same way.
To be honest with you.
I feel like we have a reputation of kind of being like a cold shoulder city,
Yeah.
where we don't really, look out for the next guy. We're kind of, everyone's kind of doing their own thing.
Yeah.
But I think, like you said, what really needs to change is for everyone to have a more open mentality, share resources, work with each other. Do stuff that makes sense.
People gotta stop gatekeeping, bro.
Put the next man on, man. Help the next person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna go a long way. I feel like one of my philosophies, you always help somebody.
Yeah.
It's gonna come back to you 3 times. So
Yeah.
never be afraid to, just do something good for somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And show that love. Show love.
You just do it for the sake of humankind. That's it.
It's the voice of the culture, so he could change the country, man.
The voice of the culture, man. Tell us right now, man.
Yeah,
What
man.
does the city
He's gonna
need,
do a
man?
show on
I think we need
every side.
our first Canadian black president. You think we get
He's the prime minister.
I mean, our president, I'm not saying prime
Yo.
minister. Would you be able for that job? Would you be able to handle that job? You can talk. You got.
We're coming with something special soon.
Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised.
Big announcement on the way.
You're the voice of the culture, man.
We got some stuff in the works. Holy investments. We got some stuff in the works. Shout out the team in the
Shout out to
back.
maybe you can start off like a counselor, like the neighborhood. You're a counselor.
I really want to see it.
This nigga will have every school have.
Bro,
a
you
party
would
on
have
Friday.
everyone supporting you, bro. You never thought about politics?
You said what?
You would have every school has a party on Friday or something. EmceeEbone
That's
event.
the first lie he's putting into it.
This nigga will make every kid party, but this guy
Every
is
kid
different.
party you're gonna be hosting.
Follow the money to the area. Make sure everybody eats.
Nah, you ever thought about getting into politics? And, you got the voice of this culture, so
One thing about me, I don't involve myself in politics in any way. And
Rule number 1.
Rule number 1.
And it can be known.
I love
If this do me, it's all love with everybody. Free everybody.
Not everyone's locked up, bro.
No, but I'm saying, free everybody from every side.
Okay.
RP to all our loved ones from every side.
Facts.
Real talk.
The city is a beautiful place.
I agree.
The world is watching us.
Yeah.
Let's rise. Let's get this money.
Yeah.
Let's do some shit that we've never been able to, ever. You know what I mean?
Keep pushing the culture.
That's what I pray. I pray for them. I understand, but I pray.
Yeah.
none of us is perfect.
Yeah, I agree.
We're all human, right? So
Yeah, practice makes perfect. And you know, we're coming down to the end of it. We appreciate you two individuals who already have a stamp in the city, you know, for even taking the time, you know, speak your peace of mind.
wait, am I allowed to like let them know like your affiliation, like your affiliation?
Yeah, absolutely. Big them up. Like let them know what's up. Like,
Can I let the people know so they put some like
yeah.
Tell them, man.
Tell 'em.
That's what you're here
I
for,
want
man.
them
Pop
to
the
know.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Let them know.
Can I?
We gonna keep it under the wraps, man. You know what I mean?
Under the wraps?
shit.
As you chill.
Announce it. Come on,
Chill,
Rich. We're on the
chill.
Rich Diet
Hold on,
podcast,
Only
man.
if he's
Come on.
comfortable.
Listen, I'll tell you something. Master P never let all his moves known.
You know what I mean? I like that.
That's the blueprint, so we're gonna let it out little by little.
Little by
You know what
little.
I'm saying?
And
Keep
we
it a
gonna
mystery.
put all your Instagram, Spotify
Yeah.
information.
Oh, yo, give us just a little sneak peek, because you told me, like, if I get asked questions, I know how to maneuver around it. Let us know something small, like, well, what you got in the vaults, man? Like, what you guys are plotting on $1 million. Tell us, man. Give us some game.
We're just in these corporate meetings, man, trying to position ourselves for bigger figures. You know? So that's our goal this year, is to keep that corporate motion going.
And what industry? Like, you know, where you guys gonna be,
Music,
you know?
I can't let you know that, but what I could let you know is that, you know, you're gonna hear about what's going on, and
God bless.
you know, you guys ever need to be involved, we're here.
For sure, for sure.
As for the public,
We're gonna have to wait till you see it.
you have to wait, man.
Yeah, man. And yeah, like we said, we appreciate you guys for, you know, taking the time, you know, giving the viewers a little taste of, you know, some of the legends in the city, what they got going on and what is in motion. And, you know, we gonna keep bringing more entertainment to you guys.
This nigga like an animal that just keeps laughing.
Oh, man, I ain't gonna lie, this is the funniest pod so far. And he going, hey,
This P is killing me.
Oh, Lee.
it's all love, man. It's all love.
That's that smile when you know like a big check is coming.
Yeah. Big bag on the way.
You see?
That's good, man.
It's
Energy.
that money smile, man.
That's the rich diet, baby. You know what I'm saying?
The
Good
rich
news
diet,
comes on the rich
agree.
diet.
You know what I'm saying? Rich diet.
Yes, sir.
So listen, I want you guys to end off just with a few words. Just basically say, you know, maybe what you got planned for this year, what to expect from you. Maybe on the music side, you know, let them know if you have a next single coming out. And yeah, man, let them have your final word.
Look out for Master Key, the project coming soon.
Is there a date to it?
I had a date, but I pushed it back.
Push it back. Okay, cool.
Spring, summer.
Summer will come with some summer bangers, but the project will be out maybe like March.
Okay,
So look out for Master Key.
coming soon.
That's already done. It's in the works.
Dope.
Aside from that, we'll be traveling and enjoying life in the meanwhile. You know, the works.
Nice.
God bless. God bless.
Ebone, final word for the people, my brother.
You know, look out for Motivation Mondays. Making the uncool.
You an uncle?
No, I'm saying making the uncool cool while realizing it's you versus you.
Oh, okay.
So, you know,
Okay.
that's what it's all about. We'll be back. Everybody have a best year.
Yeah.
Let's rise to the top.
Rise to the top, man.
This is a money year. This is a big year. We can feel the
Money year,
energy.
This
This
is
is the year a lot of-
this is the rabbit year, so everyone gotta run fast. You feel me?
Go time.
Go
No
time.
tap. No turtle motion, you know what I'm saying? Rabbit motion.
Hunger Games.
Hunger game. What's that battery again? Duracell.
Duracell.
Duracell,
These bad-
But the Energizers. Energizer bunnies.
Energize, man.
And
So listen.
December 2023,
Yeah.
we're all going together.
Africa.
Let's go.
So,
Afro Nation?
letting you know everything.
Okay, big ups.
I don't want to say too much, but got independence. I got something for you guys, so stay tuned.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir.
I don't like, you know, but
That's
but we gonna relax.
a little
Yo,
sneak peek.
and listen, I was talking to Femi and I'm like, yo, I gotta come out there. And he's like, you're missing out. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe 2023
Mhm.
might be the year for for me to come. Because you know I'm African too. you know?
Yeah.
Tanzanian. I'm on the east side, but it's like I gotta touch the west side. And if I do touch the west side, you and family are gonna be the right people for me to go with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So it's like, have you been to Ghana?
No, I'm gonna go, man.
You wanna go?
I'm supposed to go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go this year.
Oh yeah. One more question. Ghanaian jollof rice, Nigerian jollof rice. Don't kill me, bro.
He knows
He doesn't know.
I'm gonna go rice and peas, man.
Rice and peas. Yes. No, that was a blessed answer. We're gonna keep it with the rice and peas because you know that one right there is a whole can of fucking different topics. But yeah,
We just want to thank.
Wait, you know what's crazy? Do you know that this guy today ate jalap 2 times? Twice today.
twice.
And you couldn't even pick up the jollof rice?
Nah, man, because I'm Jamaican.
You like it?
No, I
He
like jollof, but
box.
I gotta put on for my country.
Yeah, I feel that.
Ghana. This is Jamaica.
Come on.
I know we didn't make the World Cup too far, but we're still active, fam.
It's not too far. You didn't make it. You should have squeezed that one in there right there.
No, but yo, the World Cup is coming to Canada. You excited for that
Oh,
one?
that's gonna be turn.
Yeah, I am still. I ain't gonna lie. Leaving everything to God. I gotta just fix some situations.
Were you proud of the Canadians this past? Yeah.
It's gonna go.
Let's go Davis.
You know what I mean? Shout out to him. At least, you know, you made up for the
Losses, whatever.
But, you know, we competed.
We made it to that
Yeah,
stage.
man. Since the
Look
beginning.
at the first game. That was like. So,
First game, I guess, was U.S.
first game was against.
Belgium?
Mm-hmm.
Belgium, right?
We lost 1-0, I believe.
So we ran up for the
And
money.
we missed the penalty, right?
Yeah.
We could have won that game.
Yeah.
That was crazy. But yeah, shout out to the Canadian team. Big ups to them.
For sure. And yeah, the whole. Like, all of them.
All of them.
All of that.
So listen, we just want to give a big shout out to all the fans and viewers at home. Every week we're trying to bring y'all some real Toronto steppers who's really moving the culture. Today we had a huge episode because we have 2 of the biggest names in the city. Thank you guys so much for coming out.
Yes,
Big love. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
Come on.
Respect.
Still
P.
Yes, Big P.
Big P,
We got
the voice of the
the
culture.
voice of the culture. You know what I'm saying? We got Poet. Got your boy Bills. Y'all better tap in. Like, subscribe, share. Until next time.
We out.
Sir.
We out.